Okay, so it is the moment of truth. I am going on a trip to see the fam for the holidays, and I am packing my most recent iteration of my product boxes for the UNICEUTICALS film strip. So I'm packing it in a suitcase. I'm just going to toss it in there. I really just want to see how this box fares. It does have 180 film strips in here of the cleanser strips. I just want to see how the box holds up during transit. I will be taking a flight, so I would imagine it's going to get knocked around a bit in my suitcase. So I want to see how this box protects the film overall. Like I said, this is the newest iteration. It does have this half moon tab where you can open and close it. So that's really what I'm testing on this box to make sure that these don't fall out if the box was previously opened, and also that the box doesn't get damaged itself along with the film. Like, do they break? Do they bend or anything like that? That's what I'm checking for. So I will be back with an update once I land. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss this box right here. It is nestled in between the clothes, but I just want to see how it looks or how the box holds up when it's just kind of tossed in the bag and it's not protected in any way. And I will get back to you on what that looks like once I land. Okay, so I have arrived to my destination, but I completely forgot to take the video when I got here. I did pack this in my suitcase and it was checked at the airport. So as you can see, the box arrived fairly undamaged. No film strips fell out, which I'm very happy about. But I will say, just a disclaimer, this was nestled in between my clothes. So it didn't really have a chance to get smushed or damaged or anything like that. So just kind of throwing that out there. I will be packing it again in the same suitcase. And I'm going to test it out when I get home to see if there's any more damage with the box. But again, that's all I wanted to test. And it is super loud here because my family is just loud people. But we're on our way out, and so I just wanted to take this video one more time. So I am back. I just got home. And I told myself before I do anything that I was going to record this video before I forgot again. So here I am, and I just wanted to give a quick update on how the product boxes fared during my travels. So just to recap, I actually had to check my bag on the way to my destination, unfortunately, because the airline ran out of overhead storage or whatever. And that was a huge annoyance for me, but it actually worked out in my favor because now I got to see how the box fared when the bag is checked. So if you do travel and you have to check a bag, I wanted to see what that was like for the products and the films themselves. This time on the way back, though, I did not have to check my bag, thankfully, and I was able to stow it in the overhead bin. So we'll see how these boxes do and how the films look once I open it up. So like I said, I was going to do an unboxing video with everything in the suitcase so you guys can see how these boxes work and how they fare during travel. Okay, so now for the big reveal, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my little suitcase here. This is the carry-on bag I usually take when I'm going on a short, like, weekend trip, just because it's super easy to travel with. So this time I did throw it right on top of my stuff just to see how the box would fare with the top closed. And it's not too bad. I can tell it got a little squished here at the bottom. Maybe. I don't see too much of a crease on there, but I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, it kind of got dented up a little bit here, but that could be how I packed it, just kind of throwing it on top of everything and then just closing the suitcase top on top of it. So maybe that's probably why it looks a little bent up, but all in all, I'm okay with that. And actually none of my films fell out. So it stayed closed pretty well. So that's good to know. I don't have 180 films in here anymore. I have about 170. just because I was using the product over my visit. And I also gave a couple strips to my family to try out. So for the most part, it's still, these films hung tight. So I am happy with this box so far. I don't know why I didn't get up close earlier. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I would imagine if you're going to be traveling with this box, you'd want to put it somewhere a little bit more secure, maybe wrap it up in something or kind of tuck it down into your suitcase if you're going to carry it in your suitcase or your carry-on or your check bag. You'd probably want to do something like that so that you don't get these kind of, you know, this little dent here at the bottom of the box, which isn't a huge problem for me, but just something to be aware of for those of you who would be traveling like that. So that's that.